Here we go. Okay, episode 3. And the title is Healing Our Land on the Energetic Living. Welcome to the Energetic Living Clubhouse. I'm here with a friend of mine, good friend of mine, Bishop Dave. I'm going to let him start with his insights on what we need to do to kind of bring calm and peace and healing to this nation and our world. Bishop Dave?
Well, I think a big part of it is, of course, some of the easy answers of compassion and love and understanding. I have a good friend who has different views politically than myself, and oftentimes we discuss things. What has been interesting for us recently is we spoke a little bit differently about, so for example, he figured out that he wants to spend 5% on healthcare, on education, and I wanted to spend 4%. He wanted to spend 2% on defense, and I wanted to spend 6%. When we looked at it that angle, we were so much closer than we were farther apart. He just wants to use some of the resources differently. This changed our mindset toward each other and helped us better communicate and understand each other. Obviously, there's some factors that are some deeper things than just budget spending, but a lot of that is what it came down to, and so that helped us, I'd say, nurture our relationship. And a great thing about it is we're really more close than we are far apart. So that's what it helped me see.
I want to kind of qualify with that. I had a friend for 25 years. I give him the pseudonym Jim Bob, and one of the things that he taught me 5 years into the relationship is the art of agreeing to disagree. And I know that Bishop Dave, as far as I'm concerned, he's okay. He, the way I see him, a minister, family man, friend, in some ways an industry leader. And he starts that during the week, but he also ministers well to a flock. And I know he has plenty of insights on what we need to do, because a lot of, I think, of what our problem is. The news media and other outlets just want us to react. And reaction itself isn't going to heal America.
Well, that's very right. And some things that have changed over the years, it's not specifically individuals' faults, but the media, talking collectively, it's changed. It's changed from news 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's obviously, they've done lots of research to see what keeps people engaged, and a lot of times that's conflict. So what sells is in journalism. What sells in the media is those provocative, those stories that kind of entrench us into it. So this has changed our political climate and political communication between each other. Whereas you used to be able to have different parties discuss things, and it wasn't happy all the time, by no means, but there was discussion, and then there was compromise, and then there was action. What's kind of, everything's has changed a bit, but what I'm kind of seeing is this is the way that I believe, and if you don't believe that, then forget you. I think this is really damaging because we are a very culturally and diverse nation, community. I mean, just name it. We're just diverse. So obviously we're going to have a lot of different perspectives and angles. And so the mentality of this is the way or it's no way is really not helpful, and it entrenches the sides and polarizes people, and it's just not healthy. I don't think, as it used to be, where you could have different party members discuss, debate, and shake hands at the end. I'm not necessarily even looking for a shaking of a hand. It's just some ways to say, oh, okay, I see why you have those views, but this is why I have these views. And some type of perspective that is lacking. Maybe it's because of our media, maybe it's because of the reactive culture, maybe it's because of the instant information, but something has changed, and it's probably a lot of those factors that I just mentioned about, but something has changed to make it particularly just a divisive time.
I think one of the problems also is that in healing our lands, one of the things that we need to do is heal ourselves, to take better care of ourselves. One of the things that, I don't know if I've commented in the past 2 podcasts about this, but I'm going to go ahead and comment about this now. And we're going to go ahead and conclude the first part of it, which is the interview. But I wanted to say that we need to take care of ourselves so that we can go out there and heal people. Make sure that we're taking the right vitamins and minerals. And also, one of the things that I think that is going to benefit people is silence. Now, I know some of you, that's a dirty word. It used to be with me. But the environment where everything is just noise, I value all the silence I can get sometimes. And I get up early in the morning to, reflect before the Lord and get those. And so, one thing I think also, when I say empower your pattern, is that we have to pull ourselves out of our reactive culture, because if we don't, it's going to cause 2 things: all or nothing thinking and rats in maze thinking. So we're going to conclude this interview with Bishop Dave, and I'm going to pause engage, and we're going to leave the clubhouse, and I'm going to give the call to action. Okay, call to action. 2 Chronicles 7:14 says, "If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face, then I will hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sins, and I will heal their land." Here's the thing. Ditch the reactive culture, okay? Try to have an objective view regardless of your ideology, okay? Well-intentioned and normal people can disagree. But the problem is the way the media is, and this is all across the spectrum. Entertainment media, news media, social media, it's all over the place. So what you need to know, what you need to learn right here, right now, is a chance to heal the land. This is Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, take care and live the disciplined, energetic life.